What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of 10K on the Bay, my journey to 10,000 live listings. Thank you for joining me. Today, I'm going to give you guys a couple of thoughts on what keeps you up late at night. This morning, I had a call, actually a physical meeting with a Patreon member of mine. We actually had coffee and talked about reselling in general and building a business live. It was super cool. And she gave me some ideas. Her name is CJ, on what keeps her up at night. And I thought I would share this with you guys. I thought it was a really cool conversation. I always take the time to meet with resellers if I have extra. This required getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning, but I was still able to have coffee with her, so I was super excited. But I want to get into the 4 things that keep me up at night. So if you guys have something that is similar, please put it in the comment section below, or let me know what keeps you up at night, and hopefully it'll give somebody some inspiration to do something. So the first thing that keeps me up at night is physical health. So physical health is important to me. I'm always thinking of ways to improve my sleep, improve my health, improve my exercise. These are big because if you don't take care of yourself first, then you can't take care of anybody else. You can't do anything. So physical health for me is above everything, even above relationships. It's just like something I really want to take care of. And I see people who really succeed. This is odd, but to most people I see that are succeeding are somewhat fit. So I don't know if that has any type of a correlation, but I have seen a lot of people who are fit do well. I'm not saying that, that's a requirement, but most of the fit people I know are more calm, they're more relaxed, and they're just more even keeled when it comes to emotion. So that keeps me up at night for sure. And for someone who has health issues, that's probably your number 1 concern. So number 2 for me is financial security. Keeps me up at night. So it's really important for me to figure out how to get as much savings as possible, how to get as much income as possible. So setting up businesses, improving my skills is my number 1 focus during the day. If I get better at selling, better at sourcing, better at shipping, better at speaking, my income is going to go up, and that's going to help me. Because if something were to happen to my income or investments, if I were to lose my YouTube channel or my eBay store, I would still have skills to do something else. And I'm always learning new skills. I'm always open-minded to hear what people have to say. If people suggest, hey, you should try Poshmark, things are going to sell well on there, I said, okay, so now I'm going to open a Poshmark account and enlist the help of other Poshmark sellers that I know that are really good and cross-promote. I don't have the time to do it, so I have to learn also to manage a virtual assistant to cross-list for me. And then I also need some help in ending the listing when it sells on one platform for the other, because there's currently no solution for that. But shout out to the boys at Vendu in Maryland. Hopefully they can put that solution together soon. I would love to test it out. Also, I think personal brand is pretty massive. So if you guys are out there trying to learn how to build personal brand, you can reach out to me. I'll be happy to collaborate with you or help you grow. You guys saw probably in the first couple of months, I went from 0 to 5,000 on most of my social media platforms. And that was because I was on so many different shows. I came up with a cool concept, a cool journey. Lots of people wanted me on their channel. It was interesting. I put out consistent content, and now I have a personal brand that also is monetizable, right? So if you guys want to do that, it's something that you can use. I'm also taking a step back from monetizing because that wasn't the purpose of me setting up this channel. So I just want to share my journey again. And it is, of course, is going to make money, so I don't have to talk about it as much anymore. Okay, the next one is relationships with people other than myself. And this is, friends, family, girlfriend, people out there in social media to a lesser extent, but still important to some degree. And I'm just trying to focus on the 5 love languages, which I forgot the author, but it's a super good book. And they are quality time, physical touch, words of affirmation, acts of service, and gifts. I feel like those are really important for lots of different relationships. If you take the time to say good job or thank you or appreciate it, or take the time to write somebody an email, or go out of your way to get somebody coffee, or drive someone to the airport instead of ordering them an Uber, that is important to build relationships and super important to people, super important to me. And also, you get to decide whose opinions matter to you. Something that really moved me was this gentleman, CT Fletcher. He's like a bodybuilder. He had a very, very negative relationship with his father, and he had a heart attack and he almost died. And the first thing he did when he was revived was basically he forgave his dad for being a bad father, but like his dad didn't care. He was like, okay, I don't thank you for the apology, but it doesn't matter. And the thing the CT realized was that the negative relationship was only affecting him. Like his dad didn't care. So like telling him, hey, I apologize, didn't do anything to his father. His behavior did not change. But for him, it allowed him to let it go. And for when he said that the negative relationship was only harming him, it really struck me. It was very important. So for me, now I decided that there are only certain opinions of people that I really care about that I care about. And the number one opinion is myself. Do I like what I'm doing? Do I approve of it? Am I proud of it? Something I want to live with? So decide whose opinions matter to you. There's too many opinions out there. You know what they say about opinions. Everybody has one. So don't worry about so much about everyone. Just worry about a few select people. I think that will help you move to the next level. And then finally, for me, and of course, some people have great health, great finances, great relationships. So when they wake up in the morning, the only thing that kept them up at night is their impact, right? So what are you doing for other people? Are you creating something that's bigger than you? There's a book, Keller and Greg Papasan. I think that's their names, or Jay Papasan. Sorry if I screwed up their names, but the book's called The One Thing. And he built a company, a real estate company, the largest in the world, on the premise of a company that can grow itself when he's not there. And that's pretty amazing to be able to put together a company that grows when you go to sleep, not just maintain. For most of us in the entrepreneur world, you're getting started. If you don't put out content, if you don't put stuff into your store, you don't make any money. It's totally related to you. It's founder based. Your work equals the amount of money you take home at night. But for this company, in The One Thing, when he goes to bed, there are people who grow the company. They're hiring new people. They're putting more stuff into the funnel. He has a team, and that is a much larger impact on the world. If you create content or resources for people, when you're sleeping, people are watching and people are learning. If you have a lot of free tools, I have a video on how you guys can make $1,000 a week. A worksheet's free. You guys can check it out. It's always been free. It's a complete video series. I literally show you, like, this is how you open an eBay account. This is how you open a PayPal account. It's like a 12-part series, free. It's on YouTube if you want to check it out. I also have a worksheet for you guys to check out if you really want to do eBay for a living, but I recommend you just do eBay. Everyone should have an eBay store, in my opinion, because who doesn't want an extra $1,000 or $2,000 a week on top of whatever they're doing? I think it's an important skill to have, and you always have your pulse on the market. But anyway, that's part of the impact that I'm trying to create for people, having a mastermind with 100 people. And I met one of them this morning. So it is my goal definitely to meet everyone that I'm a part of their life. I get to share in them. And of course, I start my day with those calls in mood because I'm helping other people achieve what they want to do. And it's like that Zig Ziglar saying, you can get whatever you want in life if you help other people get what they want in their life. So if you guys have something that affects you and keeps you up at night, please put it in the comment section below. I would highly, highly appreciate that. Also, we are having an event in March, and the URL is resellerfam.com. I really want you guys to stop by. We've spent a lot of time with the Reseller Fam admins, and all of their Instagrams will be in the description below, so you guys can follow them. It took a lot of work. It's the combined effort of about 16 people and specifically 5 admins to get all of including myself, to get this event out to you. It costs over $50,000 to put this event together. So it's super good. It's the meeting of the minds. You can go meet everyone. Also, I'm not going to take any proceeds from the event. All of my income is going to giving tickets to people who need it or in different situations. So I'm not taking any money from it. My main purpose of that event is to get as many people together as possible. And we're literally flying in 10 influencers that have an influence of over 100,000 people. So at the very least, your personal brand will go up if you just meet the people who show up. We also discount the price from $350 to $200, and just super excited to get people to go to that event. It's very affordable. It is in Kansas City this year, so right in the middle of the country to make it easy for both coasts. If you guys have any questions, you can email me at 10konthebay.com. This is another one of the projects that I have that's based on impact. So the event's not profitable, so it's just designed to get people together. So as far as everything out there, the 4 things that keep me up at night are physical health, financial stability, relationships with other people, and then finally impact on the world that I can create. And one final thought, if you guys create content, I think that's one of the most powerful things you can do. There's a huge shift from the education system in the world to people who practice, right? So if you're out there selling on eBay, if you share your ideas with people, back in the day, They probably, worry about competition, etc. But these days, honestly, sharing has done nothing but increase my income. So if you guys are in a similar situation where you're thinking about abundance, I truly, truly think you can grow your channel. If it's your first time here, please like and subscribe. Have a great day, guys.